you thought.
Welcome to the stadium in Chicago. Tonight it's the Bulls and the Hornets. Let's take a look at our LA Gear game plan. For Chicago, improve the free throw shooting. For Charlotte, control that baseline. And Chicago again, open up the inside. That's a look at our LA Gear game plan. Now let's get the introduction to the starting lineups. With that, here's Ray Clay.
And now for tonight's starting lineup. First for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. And forward from Georgetown, 6'5" David Wingate. A 6'7" forward from UNLV, Larry Johnson. At center, 6'10" from Georgetown, Alonzo Mourning. At one guard from Illinois, 6'5", Kendall Gill. At the other guard, 5'3", from Wake Forest, Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. The Charlotte Hornets head coach by Alan Bristow.
Alan Bristow, head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. He was downstairs pacing, looking down, not talking to many people. He was very serious about this game tonight after they took the loss, a tough one in Cleveland last night. The lights are out at the loudest arena in the NBA. Now, let's meet the starters for the world champs.
And now, the starting lineup for your world champion, Chicago Bulls. And forward from Louisville, 6'8" Rodney Ray. A 6'7" forward from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. The man in the middle from Vanderbilt, 7-foot Will Perdue. A 6'2" guard from Iowa, B.J. Armstrong. From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan. The head coach of the Bulls is Phil Jackson.
Horace Grant is out tonight. He's got tendonitis in the knee, and so Rodney McRae gets the starting call. Phil Jackson, head coach of the Bulls, had the tough night last night. Have shot over 50% in 16 of their 18 games against the Charlotte Hornets. Speaking of the Hornets, shot over 50% in only 2 of the 18 games against the Bulls. All right, now let's take a look at matchups for the game tonight. Johnson goes against Pippen, Wingate against McRae, Mourning Perdue in the middle, Bogues and Armstrong, and Kendall Gill goes against Michael Jordan. Kendall Gill got a lot of applause as he came out.
You know, you said he was the coach was downstairs pacing because of the tough loss they last. Well, how about our coach with a tough loss last night again? Well, Michael, we're going to
have a little surprise. We have a little surprise for this guy.
See if he recognizes. He get anything on his own tucks? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court.
Duck over here and we'll see.
Vice President of Insure One.
Tonight's officials, Eddie Middleton, Mike Mathis, and Joe DeRosa.
He got it all over his own tuxedo.
He did. That's exactly right. Tonight's overhead camera provided by the Upper Deck Company. Nobody does sports like Upper Deck. All right, let's play ball. Mourning set to go up against Perdue, and the tap controlled by the Hornets. Season shooting, Charlotte over 48, Bulls almost at 48. Johnson against McRae. Johnson with the high arcer, not even close. Michael started to make the move, backs off, and the Bulls take the first lead.
Well, the Bulls have to just group together here now with their leading rebounder on the sideline. Everybody's got to pitch in and do it.
Against a team that really rebounds very well. And Michael got the steal. Scotty's running hard. Didn't matter. Jordan got the bucket, and the Bulls up by 4 points here. Bogues comes off the screen. Purdue came out as if to give help, but then didn't do it. Out to BJ. Armstrong on the right side, kicks it back on top. Jordan with the fake. Draws the defense. Kicks it on top. Pippen inside the three. Reds, the Bulls are 3 for 3.
Yeah. Shooting well, playing good defense. Mike going to the boards.
Mourning makes the move, comes inside. And it may be 8-0 here in a second. Purdue with the offensive rebound. And they'll set it up. Triangle, quick reverse. Pippen makes the move, takes the jumper, and it's 8-0 Bulls. And they want a 20-second timeout, Reds. They'll get it across half court and call a shocking 20-second timeout for them.
Well, the two members of the Dream Team with 4 apiece, they open up an 8-0 run. Last night coming home, the plane was very, very dark. A lot of guys sleeping, but Scotty, Horace, and Michael all getting treatment in that one little booth talking about how they've got to get their game together, and they certainly have started out that way, at least 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, very good point. Kendall Gill and Muggsy Bogues. Johnny Gill at 16.5, Bogues 10.5. Steals per game, Bogues over 2 steals a game. Gill almost at 1.5.
Well, a local young man right there from Matson, Illinois, on your left.
Sports Channel like to welcome our affiliate Maxtel and all their viewers in Schaumburg. Bulls with the spurt here to start the first period. Muggsy Bogues as they look inside for Larry Johnson. He took the first shot for Charlotte, missed it badly. Back to Bogues, 16-footer good.
Muggsy Bogues.
And with 9:45 remaining first period, they're on the board for the first time. McRae with the start. Will Purdue with the flip.
Little finger roll up over the rim for Big Will.
Made the move around Mourning. Wingate goes on top. Kendall Gill hits the leaning jump shot. Jordan looks inside. McRae comes over to set the screen. Michael finds Purdue. Back to BJ. 17. Good. Bulls are 6 of 7 for the game now. 86%. And it's 12-4 in favor of the Bulls. Wingate couldn't get it. Bulls a little disjointed. Get the triangle set on the left side. Jordan comes out for the reverse. Isolated one-on-one. Starts to make the move. Now backs in. Baseline fade. And Larry Johnson gets it out to Kendall Gill. Scottie Pippen hustles back. Wingate fouled by B.J. Armstrong.
The Bulls personal foul. B.J. Armstrong is first. The team's
Little drop pass here by Kendall Gill behind him, and running down the lane strong is David Wingate. He gets fouled by B.J.
Wingate at the line, shooting 2.
Bulls with a 12-4 lead. April 16th, Bulls take on the Bucks. It's Gatorade Mini Basketball Night. First 5,000 kids 14 and under see the Bulls Mini Basketball. Compliments of Gatorade. And here comes the full court pressure now, with Mourning at the front.
Ooh, there goes Will. Get up there. Yes! Oh, boy. It didn't look like he had the alley-oop, but Will just went up in the air, caught it, and fired it on down.
Purdue with 4 points now, 14-6 in favor of the Bulls. They set the high screen and then go down low to Johnson. BJ tipped it away, but Muggsy Bogues was right there. 10 on the shot clock as Johnson gets it. And has it again against Rodney McRae. Makes the move, but he won't.
Rodney McRae is not a bad defensive player. Now, he's 6'8". He's not a bad defensive player when you put him down low on these guys. He's got enough body to get guys out of here, about 240. And was a member of the all-defensive team, if you remember, a couple of years ago.
Purdue out to set the screen as Michael went inside and Kendall Gill pushed him. Gill picks up the foul, and the Bulls will get it on the side with a fresh 24 in the shot clock.
Charlotte, personal foul, 13, Kendall Gill.
It's their first team foul. Bulls 7 of 9, 79%. Charlotte 2 of 6, 33%. McCray got Muggsy Bogues. Jordan right side, put it in. Jordan 3 of 4 for the game, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Bulls lead it double figures as Gill with a high arcer and Will Purdue. Out to Scottie Pippen to BJ. Run the break very well.
Wow, that was beautiful. He had the break going, and he had Michael on one side. BJ took it all the way down and in.
They want a timeout. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left here, first period, and the Bulls have roared out of the gate. This copyright program is presented by the authority of the National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls. It is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or the use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written permission of the NBA, the Chicago Bulls, and Sports Channel is strictly prohibited. 7 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first period. 18-6. Did they get the save? Throw it back court. Larry Johnson, and they reset the 24-second shot clock. Mourning pops out and put it in. Mourning with his first 2 points of the game. Bulls with the reverse. BJ from 16 put it up when he was fouled. Muggsy Bogues will pick up the foul, his first, second team foul. So BJ Armstrong will go to the free throw line with 6 minutes 29 seconds left here in the first half. And make it 19-8. April 14th, Bulls take on the Miami Heat at Sears Brand Central Hat Night. First 10,000 fans receive a Bulls hat. Compliments of Sears Brand Central. BJ trying to put the Bulls at 20 and does. And against these guys, Reds, no full court pressure because Muggsy Bogues pretty tough to pressure. Mourning.
It's a great luxury to have a guy that can break the press like that. Everybody get down, get away from me. Don't bring anybody to me.
Johnson trying to make the move. McCray wouldn't let him come inside. Mourning does. Fakes. Put it up. No, but he's fouled.
That is about the same position last night. Ronnie Cycli kept getting the ball. Now let's take a look as we're isolated. Jim Angio's isolated the camera down low on these two guys. There's a little pushing and shoving. That fouls. No, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Now, 2 free throws for Mourning.
76% free throw shooter. See, still got the wrap on that left thumb.
You know, Will has done a good job as we put in the starting lineup. They're 7-2 with Will in that position.
Mourning has been working pretty hard on these free throws out there before the ball game tonight, and he probably shot 50 free throws.
Got in just a little bit late during the season. Missed about what, 3 games, 4 games.
But all of the preseason.
Yeah.
As McCray goes baseline and then goes away. Jordan moves inside.
It wasn't for
makes the fake and Will right there.
Now that's a good case now of Mourning trying to help out. What happened? He left Will Purdue. Will was able to just put it right back in. Nice job.
Ball tipped away and Scottie Pippen gets it in the corner, saying that he missed 4 games. Jordan wanted the lob. It wasn't there. Scottie had to change it. And the pass deflected. Muggsy Bogues has it. Wingate with a reverse layup. And it's 22-12 now. Will running hard's going to get it.
Hey, big Will running the floor. Beautiful job by Will. He's got 8 points in a game.
And 24-12 now. Will Purdue 4 of 4. He's got 4 rebounds and assist.
And he's your leader.
That's it. Johnson goes inside for Kendall Gill, posting up on Jordan. His shot partially blocked. McRae gets it out to Jordan. Scotty's on the right side. Michael makes the move to Pippen to BJ, and they are running and passing and playing good ball.
Beautiful movement of the ball. Now you got Purdue and Armstrong both with 8 points. Bulls firing out at the gate here.
Del Curry set to check in. Instant offense as Mourning takes a 16-footer. Man, all night. Pippen as Wingate tried to draw the charge. Scotty goes in, gives it back to Purdue, who lost it, and Larry Johnson was there. Into Gill. Reverse layup, and he's fouled.
McRae under his foul. First one for him.
22, Rodney McRae. His first, the team's third.
All right, talk about the ball movement. Michael with the ball here takes a little deke down the floor, lays it into Scotty. Scotty underneath, and BJ said, "Hey, I just got a nice little layup there."
Substitution now. Johnny Newman comes in. Wingate comes out. Trent Tucker comes in. Michael Jordan checks out.
Former teammates in New York, Newman and Tucker.
Jordan comes out just a little early.
They had that, both had that game last night. Kendall Gill makes both.
26-14 now. Bulls with the lead. There's half-court trap pressure. They get it ahead to McRae and avoid all that. BJ going down. Has it on the right side. Purdue being guarded by Larry Johnson. Mourning's got Rodney McRae. Trent Tucker pops out right side. BJ. Shot clock at 2 at 1, and Armstrong didn't draw anything. 24-second violation against the Bulls. Del Curry comes in. And Kendall Gill's going to leave. So 4 minutes left here in the first period. 26-14 Bulls with the lead. Bulls right at 80%. 7 of 12 for the game. 33% for Charlotte. 4 of 12 as Will gets the block. BJ running hard, and Newman just reached out and grabbed BJ into the corner. Tucker open 3, and he just checked into the ball game. Makes it tough to come in and hit that basket. Although,
Isn't it always the way?
As soon as I saw him getting set, I knew I was in trouble.
He jumps. Del Curry probably goes off the floor about an inch on his shot. All wrist. Great shot, though.
Purdue sets the screen. BJ drew the contact. No basket, says the official. Foul called. Del Curry picks it up. His first and the third team foul. And so BJ Armstrong will go to the free throw line now. Reds Bulls are going to the basket very well here in the early going.
Yeah, you got BJ shooting 4 free throws in the first quarter. That's a good sign.
A lot different than what they've done from the free throw line of late, where they've been outshot by their opponents by a ton. Tony Bennett checks in.
You didn't leave your heart anywhere, did you?
I don't think so.
No. Love it.
At home with my kids, I guess. Oh man. What would Nancy Faust play right now?
Yeah, she would have been playing it. Wisconsin Green Bay theme song. I left my heart in Wisconsin Green Bay. Something like that.
28-16. Bulls with the lead. 3 minutes 14 seconds left here in the first period. Johnson. Curry again, the bounce pass right back inside. Newman turnaround jumper rattles home. Johnny Newman makes it a 10-point lead again for the Bulls. 28-18. Purdue takes it right in and lays it in. Reds, he's going right to the hole.
Big roll. Will on a roll. 10 points going to the hoop on all of them.
Newman on the baseline. Mourning wanted to post up. Larry Johnson's in there and has it against McRae. Fading and couldn't get it. Purdue fights for the rebound, gets it.
Johnny Newman.
Foul called on Newman. We get a timeout call. 2 minutes 30 seconds left here in the first period, and the world champs are rolling.
Sports Channel. We bring color to the game.
30-18, the Bulls favor from the upper deck trading card cam. Let's take a look at the job Will Perdue has done here. Mourning is going to go out on the screen. Will says, aha, you left me. Underhand layup. Shades of George Gervin. Hey, we go right from I left my heart in San Francisco to Mickey Hart, the Grateful Dead percussionist. Yes, sir. Bring out those tie-dye shirts. And one of the biggest deadheads of all time, Coach Phil Jackson.
That's right.
Yes.
There he is. They look.
I shouldn't say that he's a dead, if you understand where I'm coming from.
Exactly. Corey Williams is checked in. Scott Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
When they look at the film tomorrow, Tex Winter will read that wrong.
Jordan.
Get up, Mike. Yeah.
Put it in. Counted the foul.
Yeah.
That's their 5th team foul.
Uncle Jordan at the line. He'll shoot one.
That was pretty basket.
Del Curry picks up foul number 2.
Jordan makes it 33-18 now. And the Bulls come out with full court pressure as Muggsy Bogues is out of the game. The rebounds for the Bulls, 12-2. Ball knocked away and a foul called on the inside.
Scott Williams tried to lean over to knock the ball away, and he was successful there in getting the ball away, but they do call a foul. Kenny Gaddison reports in. So you might be able to see him down low. He reaches out, and they called him for the foul. So here we go back with less than 2 minutes in this quarter.
Johnson posts up on the inside. Corey Williams comes in to help out. Tony Bennett puts up a 3 and hits it.
Tony Bennett.
Make it 33-21 now in favor of the Bulls. Williams. Back to Jordan, looking for the open man. Cross court, it's Trent Tucker. He was open for a second from the 3. Scott Williams trying to post up inside. Baseline 3 goes up. Corey Williams tries to save it. Does. And finally Rodney McRae picks it up. Inside Scott Williams with the fake in the left hand. Blocked away. Larry Johnson takes it in and lays it in.
His first hoop.
Rodney McRae doing a nice job on him down low. 33-23 now, Bulls with the lead. Corey Williams, left side, finds Jordan. He'll put it up. And he'll hit.
They got 3 guys in double figures for the Bulls in the first quarter.
Timeout called by Charlotte. He wanted a 20, but it's a full timeout. 54.6 seconds left first period. 35-23. Bulls with the lead. Steve Cashel back at the stadium in Chicago, where the Chicago Bulls taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Coming up on the end here of the first period as the Hornets have just inbounded the ball. On the baseline, Newman throws one up. Scott Williams with a rebound. 35-23, Bulls with the lead.
2 for 1. Take a look and see, huh?
Have to hurry now to get something good as Newman trying to hold on against Michael into the corner. Corey Williams couldn't get it. Jordan with a rebound and an elbow foul called on Johnny Newman. Bulls will get it on the side.
2-shot foul. Michael Jordan with the elbow foul underneath. He said it'll be a 2-shot foul. Let's take a look and see if we can see the shot here. Underneath they go. Jordan.
Oh, just see the right elbow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, he had the other arm. He was trying to free it, but it didn't make any difference because they were in the penalty. Bulls are in the penalty, going to shoot 2 anyway. Newman, an outstanding free throw shooter.
14 of 17 included tonight as Gill comes back in. Tony Bennett checks out. B.J. Armstrong comes back in. And Rodney McRae will check out. So make it 35-25 now as the Bulls will bring it down the floor. Shot clock and game clock almost exactly the same. Corey Gets it back to Jordan. Michael trying to go by. Has it on the right side. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Michael baseline. Newman with a rebound, and that'll do it. We played one period of basketball here at the stadium in Chicago, and the world champion Chicago Bulls lead the Hornets 35-25. Bulls with a 10-point lead here as we get set for the start second period. Let's take a look at first quarter summary. Hornets 8 of 19. It's 42%. Bulls 15 of 23, 65%. Look at the rebounds, inside points, assists. Bulls dominating every facet, leading by 10. We're at the stadium in Chicago. Along with the big redhead Johnny Kerr, I'm Tom Dorr. Jim Angio back in the truck. Our producer director. How many tickets do you need? Do you think Kendall Gill needs?
When he comes to Chicago, how many tickets? Just keep looking.
Yeah.
The family all the way across. Hey, good. Everybody having a good time too.
Williams pops out. Jordan trying to post up inside, wants the ball. Williams trying to get it to him, finally does. Fake the pass. He's one-on-one. Bennett comes over to double team. Inside Corey Williams. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 3. At 2. Gotta hurry. Put it up and in.
How much can you hurry this man? Corey Williams. Pee-wee got that ball down in the lane. He didn't want any part of it.
No.
Let's see. His number is 23. I think it's 23. He got a white uniform. That's my man.
Gill on the right side goes inside to Gaddison. Backs in. Stacey King in. Got a piece of that one, I think. And Scottie Pippen pulls it down. 37-25 Bulls. Jordan shake bake move with the left hand, couldn't get it. So it stays at 37-25. Bulls with the lead. Gill goes inside, runs into Scott Williams, and Scott Williams will pick up the personal foul.
Personal foul. Scott Williams is second. The team's
First team foul here in the Bulls in the second period.
Kendall Gill at the line, shooting
37-25 Bulls with the lead. Hey kids, visit the official Chicago Bulls team shops at any Chicagoland Carson Peary Scott store. Sign up for your chance to be a Bulls ball person for a game. (37-27).
They've been perfect from that stripe.
10 of 10. Pippen finds Corey Williams. Started to drive back to Scotty. Inside. Nice pass to Stacey King, who lays it in.
Good movement all the way down, and Corey Williams getting some real quality time in here with this unit.
39-27 now Bulls with the lead. Seems like the Hornets a little disjointed, but what they're doing is running that passing game, Johnny. Newman, top of the circle, fires and hits.
Until it gets to Newman. Newman or Curry.
Yeah. 39-29. Jordan starts to make the move, stops and couldn't get it. Stacey King will pick up the foul. Phil Jackson wanted a foul called on the shot. Stacey King picks up his first, second team foul. You saw Phil still voicing his opinion. Hey, how about Charlotte with one of the best road records in the East? Bulls at 20-10, Charlotte 16-15. Only two teams above 500 in the East.
Yeah, you look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Newman takes it in, had it blocked, and Jordan will pick up the foul. Yeah, it is. Because only two teams with winning records on the road in the East. There are a few. What's it? 4 or 5, something like that in the West. But East is having some problems.
Well, here the Bulls go again. They're playing pretty good defense, stopping the team from scoring baskets, but they're getting themselves in foul trouble. That's the first.
Trent Tucker comes in, and Scott Williams will come out. Williams unwraps that finger that's been hurting him. 10 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the first half. And the Bulls lead down to 9 points as the Hornets again come with that full court man-to-man pressure. Newman looking for the steal. Stacey King wanted the lob, didn't get it. Quick reverse to Jordan. Looks for the open man. Shot clock at 8 as it's tipped away and a foul call. Tony Bennett will pick up the foul. Their first team foul with 9:45 left here, first half.
Somebody, come on.
They listen to you so well.
Sometimes you don't know if they're ready or not.
Corey Williams, right baseline, off the board, couldn't get it. Stacey King tips it. Oh, Corey wanted to pass it to Michael and missed it twice. Tony Bennett gives it back to Newman, and he lays it in.
I don't know why Corey shot that ball off the glass. That was a straight-in shot from about 4 feet, and here they come.
39-32 now. B.J. Armstrong set to check in. Tucker finds Williams. Back to Tucker. Corey, top of the circle. Got it.
He's got to step up and hit that, not be afraid after you miss a shot.
Williams with his first basket. Long jumper, good. A long two by Del Curry, and Stacey King picks up his second. That's the fourth team foul. BJ comes in. Corey Williams out. Yeah.
8:54. Bulls in foul trouble again. They were in foul trouble the first quarter, and here they go again. And this is last 2 games now. They really, the last 3 games. Seattle was just at the free throw line all that fourth quarter.
41-35 now. The Bulls lead. Will Purdue had a nice start to the game and has been out all of the second period.
Now they're saving him. That's a matchup game.
Yeah. Pippen gives it to Stacey. Stacey lost it. Got it back. Lost it again. And Bennett picks it up. They can cut it to a 4-point Bulls lead here as Bennett has it on the dribble.
They're doing this with Alonzo out and also
Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Curry turnaround jumper, and guess what? It's a 4-point game. Bulls' biggest lead was 15. Phil Jackson wants a timeout. They'll take it right here. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left here, first half, and the Hornets have cut into that lead. Had some win streaks end this year for the Bulls. 19 games against Miami, 16 regular season, the 3 playoffs from last year. 17 against Charlotte, that 7-game home streak. Bulls lost earlier this year here to the Hornets. And now, after a 15-point first half lead, Bulls are up by 4.
Been outscored here 12-6 in this quarter. 4 out of 5 from the field, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. The Bullies only 3 out of 6 have not sniffed that 15-foot stripe since the first quarter.
41-37, Bulls with the lead. Come over to double team. Leave Scottie Pippen alone, and he walked.
Yep.
Realized he was open a little too late. Oh, the Hornets can cut it to a 2-point Bulls lead here. Bennett finds Gaddison. Jordan with the tip. Gaddison put it in. Johnny with 8 minutes left here in the first half. It's a 2-point Bulls lead.
I like their offense right now much better than I like the Bulls. Don't you?
And this is with their 2 superstars out of the game. You said that a minute ago. Pippen with the lob. Backs in. Turn around on a baseline, and Scottie Pippen gets a basket the Bulls badly needed. Bennett comes off the screen, had it partially blocked. Inside Gill, off the board, couldn't get it, and Stacey King pulls it down. 43-39 Bulls. Charlotte doing the job off the bench as Will Purdue gets set to check in. Alonzo Mourning at the scorer's table as well. Pippen backs in, jump hook. And once again, they can cut it to 2. Tony Bennett with a creative shot, but maybe not with Allen Bristol.
Touch it!
And a steal by Curry. There's the 3.
Goodbye, Lee.
It's down to 1 now. Muggsy Bogues set to check back in for the Hornets as well.
Bill Curry on the steal hits the 3.
Jordan in the lane got fouled, and here come all the substitutions. There's Muggsy Bogues, Alonzo Mourning, Will Purdue, Stacey King out for the Bulls, Bennett, and Gaddison out for Charlotte. Larry Johnson going to come back in. Del Curry checks out. You like his commercial? Grandma commercial? Larry
Yeah,
Johnson?
I think I do.
Okay.
Uncle Jordan at the line, shooting 2.
Rodney McRae will check back in because Larry Johnson's in. Jordan gets a pair.
Didn't like the way this game was heading after the late in the first quarter. I thought the Bulls might have been up by a little bit more than that.
Oh, it was 35-25 at the end of the first, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making 45-42 now. Mourning finds Johnny Newman. Running one-hander off the board, facing it. Newman put it in, and the lead back down to 1. Jordan reverses hands, went flying down the end zone. Newman inside, reverse layup, couldn't get it, but it's tipped in by Larry Johnson, and the Hornets have taken the lead. Phil Jackson talking to Ed Middleton about a foul that was not called last time down the floor. Jordan making a move, looking for the opening. Rodney McRae from 17. And the Bulls take the lead back. Johnson on the baseline, trying to go by McRae. Rodney just hadn't let him do that. Long jumper, right baseline, no good. Scottie Pippen with it. This is what the Bulls did early on. Scottie from 21 hit it. Scottie Pippen with a basket. Makes it 49-46 in favor of the Bulls. Looking for the down screen. Lob pass inside for Newman. He falls down very hard, but hit it.
Newman with 13 off the bench. Curry with 10.
Scottie trying 2 in a row and hit 2 in a row. Bulls lead it 51-48. Bogues goes baseline. Kendall Gill with another rainbow. Hits this one.
So one thing Phil he doesn't like to get in a game where you trade baskets with this team. They can really run, fill it up. The young team, strong legs, even though they're back-to-back. BJ, take him on a post. He wants him.
Trying to move inside, and the foul. Muggsy Bogues called for the push. His second, third team foul. Curry comes back in as Newman checks out. Curry returns to Charlotte, replacing Johnny Newman. 51-50. Bulls with the lead. 4 minutes 40 seconds left here. The first half. Will Purdue comes over. Jordan posts up. Bulls playing a 2-man game. Kendall Gill trying to get in front of Michael. Finally, MJ gets it. Shot clock at 13. Jordan backs in. Bogues comes in to help out. Michael with the left hand. Got it back. Put it up with the left hand again and put this one in. And he's furious that he didn't get the foul call. Right side. There's another 3. This one's short. Johnson comes down with it. Gives it back. I wanted to give Del Curry another 3. This one just inside the stripe when he hits it. (53-52) now. Jordan down low. Looking for the open man. It's Pippen, top of the circle for 3. Scottie on fires, hit 3 in a row. Make it 56-52 now in favor of the Bulls.
Scottie with 9 points in this quarter.
Bogues goes inside. Larry Johnson, Jordan came in front, and he's furious about this call now. Not only his third, 15 foul. Trent Tucker set to come back in.
Scottie with You're going to hit the three, but a nice little pass out. The guy kicked his leg. Michael says, we'll just make that right down lane.
13 of 14, 13 of 15 now for the Hornets. Bulls, you said, just not getting to the line here in the second period as Pippen brings it to the right side. Scotty looks inside for Purdue, can't get it to him. Goes to McCray. Rodney now with it one-on-one against Johnson. Turn around, fade, and couldn't get it. Scotty fights for it in the corner. Curry comes up with it. 56-53 Bulls and almost threw it away, but Curry picks it up but couldn't hit the three. DJ Trent in the corner for three. Whoa! Rebound tipped and a foul called on the inside. Ed Middleton waved it off the basket and a foul on Alonzo Mourning, but he hit Mourning as he was calling the foul. 2:51 left here, first half, and the world champs up 3.
Will Purdue, look at what he's done here tonight against Mourning. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Mourning. Will with 10 points, 7 rebounds, an outstanding job. But the Bulls only a 3-point lead here with 2:51 to go in the second quarter.
Five periods. Charlotte with a very hot second period. Bulls not bad either one. As Pippen takes it in but missed it. Trent Tucker goes back to pick it back up. Bulls get a fresh 24 on the shot clock, and no, it's not backcourt. McCray, top of the circle, gives it back to Scotty. Makes the move, takes it in. Had this one blocked, it'll go out of bounds to the Bulls, and Phil Jackson up off the bench asking for the foul call.
Says, how do I get to the free throw line?
Ed Middleton now talking to Scottie Pippen.
This guy didn't want to hear it.
Purdue takes it in again. Couldn't get it. But the foul called on the baseline. Will going right to the basket, Reds, and going to the free throw line.
Well, Alonzo Mourning, if you watch the film, he's so used to seeing Will give the ball up, and he's jumping out on the screens. He jumped out a little bit that time at Scotty, and then Will just saw the opening, took it right hard to the basket, and he draws his second foul on Mourning. So Big Will, 10 points in the first quarter. He got a chance to put a couple more on, and he drops that one off the back of the iron.
56-53.
That's the first miss for the Bulls from the free throw line.
Mourning talking to the Bulls bench. He was really giving it to somebody over there. Curry goes inside for Johnson. Scottie Pippen on Larry Johnson. And Johnson with a tough, strong move inside. Yeah, delay a game against Charlotte. Johnny, that's the 4th or 5th time they've hit the ball since after it goes through the basket. And this time they get the delay of game warning.
Before they put that delay of game, when I was playing, I always let the ball bounce off my shoulder or something. It's trying to get underneath when a teammate shot the ball.
Tucker from 17, and the Bulls starting to go a little bit better now.
Just let the ball bounce off your shoulder and run out of bounds. Don't make it look like it's something that you're trying to do. It's good to see Tucker take a look at the basket. First time he's done that in the last couple of minutes.
59-55 Bulls with the lead. McCray now on Johnson. Johnson, tough move on the right side. He's got 9 points, and it's 59-57 Bulls with the lead.
7 points in this quarter. They're just going down post up.
Ball tapped out will belong to the Bulls.
Newman
Johnny
comes in.
Newman,
Yeah, Mourning. So they'll keep it spread. They don't want Mourning getting any more foul.
Now Larry Johnson's got to guard Will Purdue here. And they go right inside. Crowd wants him to take him. Inside, couldn't get it. 3 white shirts going for the ball, and all of them fighting it goes out of bounds.
Get back. Muggsy be right down your throat.
59-57 Bulls with the lead. Minute 10 left here in the first half. Bogues goes into the corner. Curry. And a foul called on the rebound.
Johnny
Newman. Yeah, and he runs out of bounds. He can't believe it. That's their 5th now, so Bulls in the penalty. Rodney McRae will go to the free throw line. Reds, the Bulls were up 15 in the first period.
He stopped playing good defense, I thought. They were running. They were getting down the court.
Ed Neely set to check in. How about teams that won the lottery? NBA's most improved teams. 91-92, Orlando won 21. Charlotte won 31. This year, Orlando up by 8. Charlotte up by 1. How about the draft picks? They got the 2 big guys. Makes a difference. Neely comes in as Purdue checks out. And now Ed Neely goes against Larry Johnson. Gill. They're looking inside for Johnson. Newman goes into him. Neely there defensively. Gets it back. BJ to double team. Muggsy Bogues top of the circle. Put it in. The Bulls lead back to 1. We're under a minute.
Take it in, Rod.
Craig. Didn't know he was so open. This guy does. Long 3. Neely taps it out, and they'll let it go. And it'll belong to the Bulls.
Yep.
60-59. Bulls with the lead. 31.8 seconds remain. Neely comes back to get it again. Gives it to Scottie Pippen. Top of the circle. Pippen. And Rodney McRae with another rebound. And now the Bulls will take the last shot of the half.
Bulls may end up with a 3 for none here.
Yeah. BJ goes baseline. Neely right baseline. Got it.
Big Ed makes him pay as he fills the corner.
Watch out now. There goes Muggsy. He'll let fly for a 3, and it just came out. We have played one half of basketball here at the stadium in Chicago. And as both teams walk off the floor, the Bulls had that big 15-point lead in the first half. The Hornets came right back to get against the Bulls and actually took the lead. But as we go to halftime, the world champs lead the Charlotte Hornets 62-59. Now let's go back to our studios. Once again, here's Steve Casher. And their stuff. Popcorn, hot dogs, the whole bit. Bulls lead Charlotte 62-59. And Johnny, in the first half, again, we've said this a couple times, Bulls had the big lead, but you talked about the offense. You weren't happy with offense or defense there for quite a while for the Bulls.
No, and Bulls used to be able to just finish teams off, just run them right off the court. Now the other teams seem to know if you stay with them a little bit, they'll come with that second unit, and it'll not be that way. But look at what happened on the bench. Tommy, they outscored us. They had 12 out of 20 from their bench, 12 baskets out of 20 shots. The Bulls had 4 out of 10. Big difference because the Bulls really did hold Mourning and Johnson relatively to low production.
Oh, that's exactly right. They did the job, and what Larry Johnson did, Rodney McRae almost erased exactly. All right, let's take a look at leading scorers for the first half now. First of all, for the Charlotte Hornets, Johnny Newman leads the way with 13. Curry has 12. You see 2 bench guys. Johnson has 9. Gill with 8. Alonzo Mourning with 4 points and 2 fouls. Came in the first period. Michael Jordan 17 points, but look at that figure. 3 fouls for Jordan. That's a concern. Scottie Pippen had 13. Will Perdue with 11. B.J. Armstrong had 10 points. Rodney McRae with 3 and 1 foul. Let's take a look at our Payne Weber first half stats now. Charlotte Hornets 22 of 43, 51%. Bulls 26 of 47, 55%. See the free throws. They made 4 more than the Chicago Bulls and attempted 4 more. Rebounds, not even close. I mean, not even near. I mean, the Bulls have doubled them in both categories, 23-12 and 6-3. But boy, the score doesn't indicate it. Turnovers, Bulls with 6, and you see the Hornets have capitalized off of that. See what they've done off the bench as well. Assists, Bulls passing the ball pretty well with 19 assists compared to 13 for the Charlotte Hornets. But on a big scoreboard here at the stadium in Chicago, the Charlotte Hornets are down by just 3 points to the world champs. What are you looking at there?
Well, when we showed Will Perdue was 5 for 5 with 7 rebounds, I think it was misleading because Mourning is 1 for 5, but he has no rebounds in the game. I think we showed that he had a couple. He's got a couple of personal fouls, but Mourning has not been a factor. He is their big guy, their big leader.
There he is walking on the floor. They go with Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy Bogues, there they come. Kendall Gill. It's the Bulls in their huddle. Alonzo Mourning. Johnny Newman's going to get a start in the second half, and Larry Johnson. Bulls still around head coach Phil Jackson. Madeline Stowe and Laurie Metcalf. Laurie Metcalf from the Roseanne Show. They're filming a movie here tonight, Reds. Did you know that?
Yeah, and I think the one gal, wasn't she in Last of the Mohicans, I believe it was. Yeah, absolutely.
Will Perdue ready to trigger the inbound pass for the Bulls. All right, full court pressure put on by the Hornets as Scottie Pippen has it. See if they come to double team. Mourning comes over and just kind of threatened but didn't do it. McRae looks
way over the top.
Michael. Yep.
The man can jump, but not that high. So the Bulls with a 3-point lead, a turnover. They've been relatively free of that. 5-2 turnovers. Bulls are leading in that category. One you do not want to lead at the end of the game.
Mourning fakes the shot, drives. Larry Johnson right baseline, and Will Perdue picks up another rebound. His 8th rebound of the game. Looking inside and finally go to Will Perdue. Gray pops out. Bulls just a little disjointed here as the shot clock. Yep, at 3, at 2, he fires a tough one. Muggsy Bogues pulls it down. They can cut it to 1 here. Newman ran into Scottie Pippen. Rebound tipped around. Put it up over Perdue and in. Kendall Gill with the basket. And it's 62-61 now in favor of the Bulls. Flies and hits. Count him. And he's fouled.
Be by the big guy or not? Michael rolls underneath here past Kendall Gill, but watch and see if Johnny Newman gets him on the shot. He does. Newman picks up his 3rd foul. Michael makes the basket. He's got 19. He'll shoot the free throw.
And it's 64-61 as Jordan goes to the line. And it's 65-61 now.
Come on, you got to quit during this time of the game, dropping a ball in Michael's hands when there's 3 seconds to go. You know, somebody else look at the basket and go after it. Alonzo Mourning with his 6th point.
65-63 again. Jordan, quick jump shot, top of the circle, and that one falls in. And again, Charlotte Hornets coming down with that game you talked about, that race
over the bag.
Jordan nailed it.
Oh, Scotty and Michael playing. You want it? Who got it? I got it. You got it. Slam dunk.
Gill baseline. Oh, Newman with the slam.
Get a body in front of him. He comes over the top, commits the foul.
69-65 now. Bulls with the lead. Michael looking for the opening. Drives, finds BJ. Right baseline from 20. McRae tapped it to Perdue, who slams it.
Big Will, perfect from the field.
And 71-65. Perdue with 13 points. Top of the circle, 3 for Larry Johnson.
Doesn't shoot that many threes, but he's got that range and that touch.
Johnson with 12 points now. Phil Jackson saying that's the way he wanted it as Scottie Pippen traveled. Hornets can cut it back to 1 now. See the 8th turnover by the Bulls. Hornets have taken care of the ball. Big guy has it down low. Mourning turns to face. Moves in. Jump hook. Couldn't get it. Got the rebound and slammed it. Alonzo Mourning puts the Hornets to within 1. Purdue pops out, gives it back to Pippen. Fakes the shot. Now he'll put it up. And a long rebound went out to Gill. Bounce pass out to Newman. BJ came in. Pippen with a block. Jordan got it.
Newman can't believe it. Running back, questioning the official. Get a man or it's all over here.
Jordan backs in. Larry Johnson over to double team. Mourning holding on against Rodney McRae. McRae with a move into the corner. BJ three, a little short. Phil Jackson bellowing out, "Run, Will, run." Shot missed, not even close. Johnson with a rebound. Jordan over to double team. Johnson put it in. Larry Johnson with the offensive rebound, and the Hornets are up by 1. McRae on the low post finds Purdue. Will takes it in, and Muggsy Bogues will pick up the foul.
Third foul on Bogues. Will again going hard to the hoop, and it looks like Alonzo Mourning has the block here, but the foul was already committed. Second on the team. Will shoot two, try to untie this.
So Purdue gets a pair here. And we're tied again. Hey fans, for the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise, visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the Chicagoland Carson Pirie Scott stores.
Will with that free throw, he's got 14. That ties his high this year. 16 is his career.
Phil Jackson encouraging Purdue to get in front of Alonzo Mourning. Larry Johnson from the left side, very short. BJ pushes it down, finds Jordan right side, makes the move on Bogues, fires over him and hits.
That's what the Bulls did well in the first quarter. They ran when they got the opportunity. They're all in the half-court game so far.
26 for Jordan, 74-72, Bulls with the lead. Mourning pops out. He'll take the top of the circle jumper. That surprised me so much I couldn't say it. You know? Jordan goes by everybody, lays it up, couldn't get it. McRae with a rebound, fakes again, finds Scotty.
No 3-second, boy. That's a
ball tipped away and a foul called. Kendall Gill will pick up the foul, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left, third period, and the world champs lead by a pair. Again, Steve Cashel. Here, the Bulls lead the Hornets, 74-72. 6 minutes, 48 seconds remain in the third period.
It's been a Michael and Will show here in this quarter for the Bulls.
Pippen in the corner, fakes it, goes by and slams.
Scotty power slam. He's got 15.
Bogues goes right side for Gill. Starts to back off, looking inside for Johnson. Rodney McRae done a good job on him defensively. Purdue over to help out inside. Faked it, had it partially blocked. Mourning couldn't get that one, but a foul. Oh, held the basket and the foul too.
That is a very tough double team to leave Alonzo Mourning. All you got to do is throw it anywhere near the basket. The guy is big, strong, and he can get it here. Just a pass up there. He misses the shot underneath the first time. Comes right back, but look at this, where he is. Bang, just up and in.
Free throw can make it a 1-point game. Scottie Pippen pulls off his 7th rebound. 15.7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's also got a block. Jordan makes the move, backs off. BJ pops out, goes inside for McRae. 7 on the shot clock. Will Purdue makes the move inside, off the board, just wouldn't curl in, but Jordan got the steal on the baseline. Michael left wing,
yeah. Michael the thief out there picks the ball up. He leads the league in that department.
Mourning, I'll take another one. Gill comes off the screen. Mourning inside, and Rodney McRae will pick up the foul.
Now they got Mourning. There's a guy that they completely had the wraps on. He's got 12 points, going hard to the hoop, getting the team in foul trouble.
78-76, Bulls with the lead. Back to a 1-point Bulls lead. McRae pops out right side. Purdue trying to post up inside. BJ off the screen, runs into the double team. Pippen left baseline. Bulls trying to get something going offensively, have no movement as Pippen turnaround jumper off the glass just wouldn't hang out. Hornets can take the lead. Bogues takes it in and he's fouled. B.J. Armstrong will pick up the foul, his second. Third team foul with 5:07 remaining here in the third period. Inside, Mourning, jump hook, couldn't get it, but Gill there for the rebound. Put it up and he's fouled by Will Purdue.
Both are there. They hack guys under the basket. Missed shot. He jumps in and watch him come on this side. He's got to come back out of the basket. He's got to jump into somebody. Get a body in front of him. He's got to jump into you. Kendall Gill, good job, offensive rebound. We're just talking about the difference in Purdue's game and in Mourning's game, and all of a sudden Mourning's got 5 rebounds. He's got 13 points. Gave Will a head start, didn't he?
Big time, yeah. There's the free throw. And 79-78. Hornets back up. Pippen goes into the corner. Bulls trying to get an illegal defense. Draw Mourning away from the basket. He comes over to double team Jordan. Michael looks at the official, can't believe no call. By Gill, off it, no. Will Purdue with a rebound. Pippen on top to BJ. Purdue wanted it back, has it. Bounce pass to Scotty. 15 on the shot clock, they'll move it out. Set up triangle right. Double dribble, yeah.
Another turnover. Well, Scotty had 8 of them yesterday, a little bit unsure. That's the 9th turnover for the Bulls. They had 5 in the first half, 4 in this quarter. Only 3 for Charlotte. One of those was that steal Michael just made in the basket.
Johnson looking inside, looks for the main open. BJ comes across. Muggsy Bogues goes inside. Big guy with a jump hook. Alonzo Mourning with the basket. He's got 15 now, and the Hornets lead it by 3.
11 points in this quarter. He's really done a job. Got a lot of rest.
BJ off the pass from McRae, hits.
BJ Armstrong with 12 points. That's 19 games in double figures for BJ. Roll.
Mourning fakes making the move. Now comes inside, posts up. Pippen took it away. And Mourning reached out and grabbed him. Alonzo Mourning will get the hold call. His third, 5th team foul. Check it, fourth team foul.
Scotty just reaches in, takes that ball away, starts going and gets grabbed. So Muggsy Bogues is out. Del Curry replaces him.
Ball tapped out, will belong to the Bulls. 9 turnovers, just 4 for the Charlotte Hornets. Bulls have scored 4 points off those. BJ comes off the screen for McRae. Shot clock at 10, 3 minutes 17 seconds left here, third period. Jordan moves in and put it in.
Michael with 13 points in his quarter.
And it makes it Bulls back up by 1. Newman trying to post up on B.J. Armstrong. Kendall Gill from the left side. Will Purdue gets it out to Scotty. Jordan wanted the lob. Instead, Pippen lets fly. Couldn't get it. Purdue tapped it away. Jordan inside. Put it in.
Big time. Michael, he's got his average.
32, 14 of 24 from the field. Mourning wanted the lob inside. Curry at the free throw line. Dishes off. Mourning put it in.
Alonzo Mourning
Goes hard to that hoop. What a contest between these two guys. 13 points in a quarter for Mourning.
84-83. Bulls with the lead. The foul call will go on Kendall Gill, and we get a timeout on the floor. 2 minutes, 21 seconds remain, third period, and the world champs lead by 1. Pretty good showing by DePaul. Losing by 9 to Cincinnati, and here the Bulls free throw shooting this, or field goal shooting this quarter. Charlotte 10 of 22, Bulls 10 of 19.
I'd like to wish a happy birthday to my niece Janet Kelly, and of course Kevin Matthews. That's good.
You're amazing.
Michael Jordan with 16 in this quarter. This is that free throw.
Still a 2-point Bulls lead, coming up on the 2-minute mark here of the third period. Curry with Jordan on him, looks inside for Mourning. Will Purdue is out, Scott Williams in. And they say no shot. Scott Williams picks up the foul, call him for the push. Darrell Walker will check in. Williams picks up his third 15 foul, Reds.
Good position, good spread of the floor, people moving, and he went in. He wanted that hoop, but he didn't get it. Bulls are in the bonus, both teams in the bonus now, so he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look at 85-84. Walker comes in. B.J. Armstrong will sit down. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left here, third period. This guy takes a long time.
You get 10 seconds legitimately on the free throw line once they hand you the ball. But I have never seen him call it.
Yeah, how about that? Jim Angio, guys in the truck, nice job. 12.1 seconds. Tim Sutton back there with the call. Tied at 85, just under 2 minutes left here, third period. Pippen over Mourning. Scott Williams races to the corner, tries to get it, does. Jordan put it in.
He heard Alonzo Mourning closing on him. It's 35 for MJ.
Johnny, their offense is just not making it happen right now. Mourning goes on top. And offensive foul, you bet. Johnny Newman will be good. No. Kenny Gaddison will be called for the foul.
Offensive foul, Charlotte, 44, Kenny Gaddison.
Gaddison picks up his second. Coach, he did. 87-85. Bulls with the lead. 1 minute, 20 seconds left here in the third. McCray goes inside for Jordan. They triple team him. Williams finds Darrell Walker. Baseline Scotty, quick jumper.
Got to be 3 seconds. Got to be 3 seconds. Everybody around it. That's what I said would happen before when they overpass that ball. You do that, and guys just sort of stand around, try to get the rebound.
Hornets with a chance to tie here. Newman looks in.
Throws it away. Mourning says, I was open, give me the ball down low. Newman said, well, I should have done that. I think he said something.
Pretty sure about it. Pippen goes left side for Jordan. Bulls at a high screen. Here comes Williams. Rolls off. Jordan for 3. No.
Oh, boy, that looked like a long three, didn't it? Look.
I thought it was.
37. 37. You got 20 in this quarter.
You're running out of room, aren't you?
In this quarter, yeah.
Lob pass inside Mourning, and wow. He just didn't going to miss many of those. 89-87 now. Bulls with the lead. Coming up in the end of the third period.
He's got 17 in this quarter. Not shabby.
About 6 seconds differential. Shot clock, game clock as Walker finds McCray.
Where is it? There, a little slow whistle, but Mourning does finally get the foul. That's his fourth. A good fake as they ran in. Good move by McCray. Michael got doubled. He gets it to Walker. Walker comes down the lane, flips it underhand. A good fake up. Gets Mourning over his head, almost, not quite. McRae to the line. Gets the starting assignment tonight because Horace Grant has tendonitis in that knee. Did not have to shoot around early today.
Jordan and Phil Jackson with a little conference that breaks up. And 90-87. Our next television game Monday night. We're a Monday night appearance here on Sports Channel. Tip-off 93 comes your way at 7. Bulls take on the Clippers at 7:30 Monday night here on Sports Channel. David Brenner of the Bulls office.
His wife and his daughter sitting here.
She had a Benny the Bull doll. She was real excited. Look at her. Come on, you can smile.
I'll tell you what, when kids come to the game and Benny comes over, he fools around with them and morphs their head and does that stuff. And these little kids, they walk with their eyeballs hanging out. They're amazing. It's great.
91-87 after the free throws now. Gaddison stolen by Walker, tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bulls.
Here's my man, the junkyard dog. He's getting tougher, as I said, than Leroy Brown. Good pressure they put on and reached in. So the Bulls with 14 seconds.
Jordan pops out.
They're going to double. You know they're going to double. Johnson's alone, but Curry's going to be coming.
There he comes. Jordan goes by.
He got hit? Yes, he did get hit. Yes, sir.
With 4.5 seconds left in the third period. Here comes the foul. Larry Johnson called for a... And you know what, Rich?
First foul.
First personal foul.
So there's 4.5 on the clock. If they get it to Bulge after this, they can get it up in plenty of time to get a shot. Just don't let Dill Curry drag on down the side. .38 for MJ. And man, I'm really struggling here in this.
It really does look bad, too.
I'm going to have to carry over down in Darrell Walker's column. Darrell wouldn't mind.
92-87 Bulls with the lead now. They get 93. 4.5 seconds left. Bulls got it under the basket. Now they really got to struggle. Ooh, almost lost it, and that'll do it. Never got the shot off in time, and guess what? He hit it. He did hit it. We played 3 periods here at the stadium in Chicago, and the world champs are hanging on. All right, to borrow a line, get your hot buttered popcorn, get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's buttered.
Hey, how you doing? All right, third quarter summary. Hornets 11 of 23, Bulls 12 of 22. See the free throws. Bulls went to the line a few times there. Rebounds about the same inside the Hornets with 6 more, but on the scoreboard as we start the fourth period, Bulls 93, Hornets 87. We're at the stadium in Chicago along with my partner, the Big Red Ed. I'm Tom Dorr. Michael Jordan 9 of 12 here in the third period as we go to the fourth. 93-87. Bulls with the big lineup on the floor now, Reds. Jordan playing a point guard, going against Muggsy Bogues defensively. Curry, tough 3, not even close. Stacey King checks in, gets the rebound. This is the lineup, well, aside from Larry Johnson, that Charlotte did a lot of damage to the Bulls in the second period with. King gives it back to Tucker. Shot clock at 10 as Jordan has it, fakes it. Now he'll take a really tough shot and hit it. Wow.
Has he been tough? 41 big boys for MJ.
95-87 Bulls with the lead. Curry fakes the shot, goes inside, ball stripped out of bounds. It'll belong to Charlotte. How about the leading scorers in the third period, Reds? We talked about those two guys.
You like to have quarters like that sometimes.
Games I'd like to have had. Gaddison with a strong move, and Scott Williams picks up the foul.
Out of bounds play coming off the screen comes Gaddison. He gets the hoop. His second one. That's 4 points in the game for him, and he'll shoot a free throw. As Scott Williams picked the foul.
And 95-89 now. Just a minute in here. The final period. Walker double team. Look for somebody, and he might have walked.
Yep.
Alan Bristow wants the passing game here. This is the small lineup. This is the team that can really run this thing well. They'll pass and go screen away and down. Watch Johnson go right down the lane. Nobody there to screen. Inside for Gaddison. Jordan over to double team. Gives it off. Johnson put it up.
Offense. 3 seconds, yeah, to get a call finally. That was that overpass down there.
Yep, because he was open taking it in.
Johnson hiding out in his grandmother's outfit down there in the lane for 3 seconds. No wonder they couldn't find him.
95-89.
Oh boy.
Bulls got lucky. Walker takes the bounce, takes it in, delivers it. Stacey King left baseline, couldn't get it. Still 95-89. Bogues. Muggsy Bogues with the basket. 95-91 now. Bulls with the lead.
Just can't get that lead and run away and hide. They turn it over on a travel, and then the big man ends up taking steps. Now Muggsy reaches in.
So Bogues picks up his 4th now. And Phil Jackson wants a 20-second timeout. Phil, fans enter the Bull sweepstakes to win a King Nissan 300ZX and around the world vacation courtesy of IBI Travel, American Airlines, and Hyatt Hotels and Resorts, or other great prizes. Simply fill out the entry form on the back of Bulls tickets or on Bulls pocket schedules for your chance to win. 95 points, what the Bulls scored last night, Mr. Kerr. They've got 10 minutes, 2 seconds remaining. And give me the differences, what they're doing tonight compared to what they did last night.
What the Bulls are doing tonight?
Yeah, what's working? Why are they scoring more points?
Well, I think they started out with the big flurry of pushing the ball up the court. They got an awful lot of Michael taking some quick shots in that 3rd quarter, putting some points on the board. Everything was drawn out. Everything was a half-court game last night. A lot of offensive rebounding and missed shots. Gaddison, they gave that foul to instead of
Bogues. Yeah. Trent Tucker faces up. Quick one out top. Darrell Walker from 17. Couldn't get it. And the ball tapped out will belong to Charlotte. 95-91. Bulls with the lead. Just under 10 minutes remain here. Make the pass inside. David Wingate goes on top. Johnson wants him to screen. He keeps passing and screening away, out of bounds to the Bulls.
They only had 2 turnovers at halftime. They had 5 in that last quarter. Now a couple here. Watch out your living room. No, cover it up.
Dave Chell, our cameraman, to move down low. 95-91 Bulls with the lead. 9 minutes, 20 seconds remain. Jordan thought about it, now goes inside to Stacey King. Jump hook, Stacey nailed it. Stacey with 4 points now, and it's a 6-point Bulls lead. Lonzo Mourning set to check back in. Bogues goes on top. Wingate. Curry. Johnson trying to post up down low. Bogues accelerates. Put it up. Couldn't get it. Bulls up by 6. Walker finds Jordan. Open 3. Go!
Drano, Mike. 44. Shooting lights out here tonight. He's had a tough time shooting above 50%. What is that, 18 for 28?
Yes, sir. Wingate runs into Trent Tucker. Couldn't get it. Tucker with a rebound. 100-91. Bulls can put it back to double figures. Stacey King looked inside, didn't take the pass. King posting up on Larry Johnson, finds Darrell Walker. Instead of taking the 15-footer, finds Scott Williams, and it blocked, and it's scrambled. And Alan Bristow wants a timeout. Timeout, Hornets. 8 minutes, 7 seconds remain, and the world champs are starting to turn it on. One dog with the base hit. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. That's baseball. Thursday, March 25th. The Sox are on Sports Channel. 6 o'clock. Sox take on the Pirates. Join the Hawk and Wimpy. They'll be down in Florida for baseball here on Sports Channel. Bounce pass goes inside to Johnson. Larry Johnson going one-on-one. Put it up in the lane. Couldn't get it. Got the rebound and put that one in. 102-93 now. Larry Johnson with 16 points. Phil Jackson telling Stacey King to step out. Walker gets it back to Jordan. Shot clock at 12. Another three. Stacey with a rebound in the lane. Got it! Stacey with a basket.
Stacey with the offensive rebound. A power putback. The Bulls up now by 11.
104-93. 7 minutes 20 seconds remain. Mourning double team down low. Bounces. Takes it out. Muggsy from 16. Muggsy Bogues makes the Bulls pay for that double team. 104-95 now. Walker goes inside for King. Turns and faces. Makes the move with a left hand off the board. Darrell Walker out and he's fouled. Walker with the offensive putback, and Larry Johnson picks up his second.
King with the move in. Walker looking for the rebound. When'll it come to me? There it is. He makes it. Take one more look at it. Stacey going to the hoop. Warning up right there, but a nice play. Walker will shoot a free throw here, trying to get a three-point play out of it. And does.
107-95, and Stacey got the steal.
Nice hand for Stacey now. They love what he's doing here.
107-95 inside for Williams. Thought about taking it down low, and it looked like Jordan wound up.
Michael's got
fastball.
Can he put it down though? That's what you wonder.
Shot clock at 6 at 5. Jordan makes the move, and guess who got the rebound? And guess who put it in?
And foul! And a foul! Jordan with 46. He draws a foul. And it's Larry Johnson. Comes around back. He goes around. Johnson comes in, gets him, wraps his arms up. Here's the shot missed. He comes back and gets it, and Johnson wraps his arm up.
109-95. And 110-95.
47 for the big guy.
Bulls have outscored the Hornets 15-4 here in the last 4 minutes. Mourning takes it in, and Scott Williams will pick up the foul. His 5th and the second team foul.
Well, Alonzo Mourning is shooting his free throw, Tommy. It takes a lot of time. As we mentioned, he had a great quarter. 17 points. He got 21 in the game. I was over at the post office this afternoon, and guess what picture I saw over there? There it is.
You are cold.
Tommy Dorr from Sports Channel. That's his trading card. Yes. Anybody that wants it, just write in or call Sports Channel. He'll send it or bring it to your house personally. Mourning makes the free throw. And the second.
Make it 110-97 now. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remain.
That's the building in Oak Park, you know, or I'll give you his home address and phone number in a minute.
Williams finds Darrell Walker, comes off the screen. Johnson didn't pop out, and Trent Tucker makes him pay. Tucker with 4 points now, and it's 112-97. Bogues. Darrell Walker got thrown to the ground on that play, but now has the basketball. Kendall Gill just nailed him. 112-97. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Back out on top to Tucker. Shot clock at 10. He'll take it. Short. Rebound tapped. Scott Williams tapped it, but Mourning got the second one. Out to Bogue. Gill wants the lob. Instead, it's back to Johnson. Offensive foul, Larry Johnson.
Good play. I was waiting for that earlier in the game. Nobody stepped in front. A tough one for MJ to take. There he comes. Boom. Johnson. He's got a great name, right? He's got the first name of Bird and the last name of Magic. What a player you got there. Oh.
112-97. Bulls with the lead as Tucker brings it across the timeline. Jordan makes the move, gives to Stacy, got it again. Stacy King with 8 points, but Johnny, they've been some big ones down the stretch.
Yes, sir. Nice play by Stacy. He's rebounded well.
114-97 now. Bulls with the lead, and Stacy will pick up the foul there.
The Bulls personal foul, 21, Stacy King.
His third. That's the third team foul on the Bulls. Minutes, 43 seconds remain. Alonzo Mourning with that jump hook that he just about shoots down at the basket. Mourning with 25. At halftime, hit 4. Scott Williams gives it back to Tucker. Almost stolen away. Still loose. Finally picks it up.
Mike is there if he can get it to him.
Ball tipped out. Will belong to the Bulls with 7 on the shot clock.
Michael says, I'll take it out, Daryl. But if I throw it to you, look right back at me. Michael and Daryl have combined for 50 points tonight. Daryl with only 3, I'm sorry.
Shot clock at 5, at 4. Another move by Jordan. Tip dunk attempt by Scott Williams. Couldn't get it. Stacy King put it in again.
Stacy with 10. He's got 8 in this period. He's doing a job down low offensively for the Bullies.
How about the job by the two centers combined?
Yeah.
Stacy King and Will Perdue as Newman makes the move inside. Missed it. Foul called.
Trent picks up the foul. That's his first, the 4th on the team. Hey, Bill. Speaking of centers, Bill Cartwright, we understand that he and Pax will be doing some work. Some
practice,
serious practice
week.
time, yeah.
Horace Grant not here tonight. Got the tendonitis. Horace, we know you're watching, buddy. You're back real soon. Scottie Pippen comes back in. Darrell Walker leaves to a pretty good hand, not only from the fans but the coaching staff as well. Make it 116-101 now as Jordan takes the inbound pass. Just under 4 minutes remain. Pippen, here Phil Jackson, bellow out, move. Wants a lot of movement from the offense now. Tucker finds Jordan right side, shot clock at 6. Isolated one-on-one. No shot.
That's their 4th team foul. 4th on Gill.
So the Bulls get the fresh 24 and the 15-point lead. Tucker in the corner. Stacy King pops out. Scott Williams wants to post up down low. Comes over to set the screen for Trent Tucker. Tucker moves in. Couldn't get it. It's a 15-point lead with 3 minutes 20 seconds remaining. Curry for 3.
Everybody ran right by him again, right? He stops at the 3-point line. You've got to take a swing at the ball.
Phil Jackson says he was over the line. 116-104. Bulls with the lead. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of the 4th period. Tucker had to pick up his dribble. They're overplaying everybody. Gets it back. Trent for a 2. Couldn't get it now. Look out. All thrown away. Let it go. There it is. And we get a timeout on the floor. 2 minutes 48 seconds remain. And the Bulls lead the Hornets 116-104.
From the Upper Deck Trading Card Cam, here's what I mean about running by the guys. They go down the floor. Now watch this. Here comes Del Curry to the 3-point line. Hey guys, he's to your right. 3 guys run right by him like they're in a 100-yard dash. Somebody come up behind, just deter that a little bit.
Let's take a look at how it looks by quarters. Bulls had that big start. Charlotte came right back in the 2nd and 3rd period. Bulls doing the job here in the 4th. Up 116-104, but Johnny, 2:45 left. This thing isn't over. Pippen gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
And he looks at the rebound. It wasn't there. Michael in on top. Everybody 49.
To 104. Curry a long two, couldn't get it. Rebound tapped and Mourning has it. Gill for a tough two and he nailed it. Kendall Gill with the basket. Wasn't a three. He's got 14 points. That was a two. Kevin Lynch set to check in. Mike Jaminski, Tony Bennett, Scottie Pippen turns, an easy jumper off the board, just couldn't drop it in. We're under 2 minutes remaining. 118 to 106 as Gill moves in. Had it blocked and a foul call.
Michael Jordan, look at this, tongue out over Alonzo Mourning. Yes! And after he comes down, he says, Yahoo! Oh, I thought he bit his tongue.
Oh, man.
Mike Jaminski, good to see Mike back in the game. Big center for Duke, has been around for a long time, played at Philadelphia, New Jersey. Had some knee problems. Comes in the game.
Jordan talking to Kendall Gill, and they're still going at it. Michael's still talking to him. Eddie Neely comes back in. Gill and Jordan are really jawing at each other.
Like Mike says, whoever can talk the most junk.
He's got that childish grin on his face too. That laugh. He's giving Pippen some trouble. 118-107, minute 40 remains. Sidney Green is also checked in. Armstrong pops out. Jordan will fire the three.
Yeah, it's a three. It's a three. He's over the 50 mark. 52 big boys.
Trent Tucker will go get him. Oh, Corey Williams is going to do it. Foul call, but here he comes. Corey Williams is coming in, and Michael's going to check out.
Stacey King and Kendall Gill getting in a little bit of a mix-up here. Gill went in hard to the basket, got the foul. There's already been some. Scottie gives him a hand.
His 25th career 50-point plus game.
Yeah, I saw something break out here as he got a standing ovation. I didn't get a chance to see that graphic, but it was quite a performance. Kendall Gill misses the free throw. Take a look for yourself here. 52 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 21 for 35. Couple threes to go around with that dude.
Think that jam over Alonzo Mourning will make some highlight films?
Yeah.
121 to 108 now. Corey Williams on the baseline. Starts to make the move, and he is fouled. Kenny Gaddison was going to be pretty sure he fouled him.
You and I are going to have a problem here trying to select our player of the game tonight, too. Oh, well, look who. Oh, I forgot.
Popped up. Huh?
I forgot. Yeah.
How about right now? Our Budweiser player of the game, Michael Jordan, 52 points, 21 of 35, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, had the 6 assists. Michael Jordan is easily our Budweiser player of the game.
And it could be shared with Will Purdue came up with big numbers, and we saw Stacey King off the bench and
14 and 10 rebounds.
2 free throws by Pee Wee.
Tell you, Scottie Pippen, 15 points, 8 rebounds. 123 to 108 now. Coming up on the 1 minute mark is Lynch. Bounces it to Bennett. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Gaddison couldn't get it. Nor could Jaminski, and Stacey King pulls down the rebound. Stacey with
he's going to take a three. If they throw it to him, he's going to throw a three.
You know he will. He backs out here. He'd like to. Eddie Neely, left baseline, lets fly, and an air ball. .123 to 108. Left wing shot, very short.
Sidney Green. So 22.3. The Bulls Going to break that losing streak and pick up their 42nd win. This will.
What do you think?
This will knock that road record down.
Stacy, look at him. Look at Stacy on the left. There he is. He's above the 3. You know he wants to shoot it. Pippen looking for him. Oh, too late. Too late. Didn't make it anyway. We finished it here at the stadium in Chicago. The world champion Chicago Bulls with a 123-108 win. It started out in a laugher. The Hornets came back and played a great second period. You see Michael talking to Kendall Gill right now. What a second half. 35 second half points for Jordan. Now talking to Larry Johnson. It's tough on the floor, but afterwards these guys are pretty much all friends. So the Bulls win it, 123-108. Once again, let's go back to our studios and Steve Casher.